Good day, everyone. Now, I am discussing functional literacy. So, what is functional literacy? Functional literacy is the capacity of the person to engage in all activities in which literacy is required for effective functions of his and her group and community. So, from the word function, it is the capacity of the person manage his or her daily living or like a daily activity. What is difference between literacy and functional literacy? Literacy is the ability to read and write at any level, while functional literacy refers to practical skills needed to live a normal life. So, why functional literacy is important? Functional literacy is important because it is about developing and enhancing the skills our whole society need to function. For example, performing their job, run their household, act as citizen, and conduct their personal lives. There are four different levels of functional literacy. First, below basic literacy, ability to read and write words and numbers in every simple documents. For example, locating easily to identify information on a chart, signing a form, adding a dollar amount to a deposit slip. Second, basic literacy, performing simple skills to understand short text. For example, reading a puppet using a TV guide, comparing ticket prices. And third, intermediate literacy, performing and challenging skills to understand long text. For example, looking up information in a reference book, summarizing a long article. And last, proficient literacy, performing creative and critical thinking skills to understand dense and complex text. For example, comparing viewpoints in editorial, interpreting statistical graphs, measuring and calculating the cost of food items per ounce. There are eight types of functional literacy. Number one, media literacy. It is the ability to access, evaluate, and create messages through different types of media. So, media literacy. From the word media, so it means using technology, like for example, news, television, radio, advertisement, and so on. Using media, we can get some information what is happening while watching and listening. Number two, religious literacy. It is the ability to interpret religious sculptures and communicate with different faiths. So it is all about religions, how we can understand and respect different religions. And it's also allow people to better understand religion as complex and individual religious traditions and beliefs as internally and diverse and constantly evolving. Number three, financial literacy. It is the ability to manage finances and make decisions about money. So, from the word financial, whether you are a consumer or a business owner, it is all about how we can manage or handle our financial budgets. Number 4, computer literacy. It is ability to use computer. So, ability that skills can range basic competencies such as application like email, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and so on. That advanced knowledge like programming and computer science. Number 5, legal literacy. It is the ability to comprehend laws you are able to follow, policies and legal procedures. Like for example, pandemic. There are policies and legal procedures we are able to follow, like wearing face masks, hand sanitizing, social distancing, and so on. Number 6, scientific literacy does not necessarily mean memorizing facts, rather, it's knowing how to conduct experiments and identify evidence that supports. From the word scientific, so science, which means experiments, knowing observation, so a person can ask, find, or determine answer to a question derived from curiosity about everyday experience. Number 7, health literacy. It is the ability to understand healthcare information. So, healthcare information are lifestyle choices about nutrition, like for example, about eating healthy foods, exercise, sleeps, and other factors, physical and mental well-being, in order to live healthier lives. Last number, civic literacy. So, it's also known as civics, is awareness of how government work as well as your rights and responsibility as a citizen and a voter. So our rights and responsibility as a citizen and voter. Like for example, election, we are required to vote for a certain time. For example, president election, our responsibility as an individual to vote for a president, either in our country, schools, organization, and so on. That's all.